Kamala Harris. I told you guys in 2021 she cannot win a general election, right? I told you guys in 2022, you guys see all my receipts when you scroll down, that when coming to 2022, that Biden, Harris, nobody's going to show up for them. So people didn't show up. 5 million people didn't really show up for the Democrats. You understand? Yeah. So Kamala Harris, if I see that she tried to run for the governorship of California, I see she's not going to get it. All because of this Karen Bass situation and a lot of black women who's qualified for certain positions. You see with the Claudine Gay situation, you see now with Karen Bass situation, they're gonna use that and say this is a DEI hired and different things like that. They're gonna railroad these people and stuff. So I see Kamala Harris. I see when coming to the governorship of California, the timing of this fire and all this kind of stuff is not good. It's not looking good for her chances of running for governor. And I see. Hi everyone, coming to you guys with our next advanced prediction that I predicted 5 months ago. You guys see the video clip, before the starting of the video that I told you guys, and when that was the California fire, I told you guys when the California fire that happened, I told you that because of Karen Bass, the mayor of LA, and mishaps and things like that. Plus, I told you since 2021 that Kamala Harris cannot win a general election. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 2022 we saw it again. I show you guys all my receipts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I need to go back into the reintroduction. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I ain't no hater on Miss Kamala Harris. You know what I'm saying? Even we here know that she wasn't going to win. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but it was the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we always know that she was never going to win a general election. And I'm saying, yeah, one thing with me, I know immigrant people. You know what I'm saying? Whether the Spanish, whether the white, black, pink, blue, I know immigrants how to operate. And we know that she was never going to win. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Democrats was always having her as a placeholder. I always stand by that, and I tell you guys that. In order to win a general election, you need at least 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, to have a good ground game, not 90 days, 90 days is not enough, and especially for a woman of color. So there's a lot of factors that we know was really going in against her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but one thing with us over here, we always stay loyal to our women of color. And don't forget, guys, don't forget to pay attention to that job video that I warned you guys because of Kamala Harris again, that I told you guys that you guys was to take advantage of all these jobs within the last 4 years. And I told you guys, come 2024, all these things are over. It's a wrap. And I'm saying a lot of people was watching me all crazy, So that is over. And you see right now with this anti-DEI, pushing, and the Republicans and all that stuff when they was running the for the general election, it put a lot of suspicious in a lot of employers, for when they're hiring people, So a lot of people, you see over 300,000 women of color, or more, 300,000 to 400,000 women of color hadn't, get laid off, and we had told you guys from since July 2021, we warned you guys, we told you guys everything in advance. And I'm saying, yeah, one thing with us here, we see things being advanced. Nobody's the best, nobody's 100%, including myself, but people always waiting for you to make a mistake to say, yeah, you're wrong. I'm saying, yeah, but we all going to be wrong at times when coming to predicting stuff. Nobody's 100%, including myself. But one thing with me, I don't believe in conspiracy. I always tell people the truth. If you guys want to know the truth, go to thespiritualfixer.com. That's the only way I'll be able to help you guys. But I told you guys straight up that when coming to the California governorship, that she's to sit this one out, because even said she tried to run, she cannot win the California governorship. So you see that she finally announced today that she decided not to run for 2026 governorship in California, because we saw it here. She didn't have it. She can't win. The climate is different, and I said that in any video clip. You guys should go over to the original video. You'll see it. And I'm saying, yeah, I even said it here in the job video that is going to drop the same day here. When I drop this video. So I said it many times. I'm saying, yeah, we don't hate on anyone. We don't count people's pockets over here. We love Kamala Harris, but she just don't have certain things in her to really command, when coming to the presence of running, certain things, she don't have it. And people have to call a spade a spade. We love her, but when someone don't have it, they need to stand down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and give someone the opportunity. And even if she come to try to run in 2028, she's not gonna win. She's not gonna win. And as I say, I hope Governor Westmore, he don't run also too. Anybody of color is not gonna stand a chance. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Obama is gonna be the only person of color that we're gonna see in our lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, whether it's Westmore, the governor, governor of Maryland, he don't stand a chance. Whether it's Kamala Harris, she wanna think she's not gonna win. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they will only win unless they run two white males, and they still need to do certain things in order for them to try to win, and it's not guaranteed. Do we know who the two white males is? Yes, hell yeah, we know who it is, but we're not gonna give nobody that information. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's not for the public, and it's not for me to tell anyone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but can the Democrats come back in 2028? It'll be tough. It'll be very, very tough for them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because the Republicans already have all the information already that they need to win a couple elections cycles moving forward. They have the technology. They're way ahead in the AI game. Why would they switch to Democrats? They already have the Republicans giving them leeway. They're making sure that they don't have no more liability and different things like that. So, why would I switch? And I'm getting everything. If I'm a tech company, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting every single thing that I ever wanted from one government here. Why would I want to switch back, go back in time? No, they're going to continue moving. They're going to get more rich and rich and rich. And as we say, a lot of billionaires going to be created. A lot of multimillionaires and billionaires going to be created through this new AI boom that is coming. And we warned you guys 4 years ago. Nobody didn't listen to the black man with the accent. And that's why I told you guys all good things come to an end. And the same thing too with Kamala Harris. When we saw her ex-boyfriend, former Mayor Willie Brown, came out and he threw some cold water on her and tell her that he don't think that she should run, she should stand down, and because he don't believe that she have the executive experience to run a state. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it is rough. And you can tell you, even when she was vice president, and I said it many times in all my videos, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they never groomed Kamala Harris. They just threw her in there, and they never saw her as someone to take over from Biden. They never did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, even the top people, even when I was running for the campaign, you can tell how the campaign was. Everything, it was clumsy, So I already don't know. I told a lot of you guys privately that she wasn't going to win. A lot of people watching me all crazy, I told a lot of family members. I have no hate for them. You know what I'm saying? Which was the right thing to do at that point in time. But the thing is about it is that we always know Trump and them and Elon and all of them, they had the technology to sway with the algorithm and and run a disinformation campaign. And that's how they win. And a lot of people buy into it. And a lot of people straight up want to be associated with the rich people. That's why a lot of people, in spite of it, a lot of immigrants I know personally, a lot of Africans I know, a lot of Caribbean people I know, a lot of people personally that vote for the Republican, and nothing wrong with it. That's their choice. And I still talk to them, and I'm saying I ain't no hater. You know what I'm saying? To each his own, But the thing is about it is that a lot of people love Trump. They love the way he just talk. They love a lot of things about him. And I said that in my blog many times over the years. A lot of people love Trump and he low. You know what I'm saying? Yes, a lot of people, some people doesn't want to say it publicly, but a lot of them love him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's their choice. So, love or hate, a lot of things you can learn from Trump. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's the king of communications. As much as he might bluff on certain things, you have to give the man credit where credit is due. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and his base believe in him, they love him. And they have a right to do that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, Democrats now, they need to find someone who they can love. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so again, we call it here when coming to Kamala Harris, We always said it in 2021, we said it in 2022, and we said it again, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, in 2024, So we said it many times, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so we know that when coming to the California, she didn't stand a chance. She can't win in this climate. A person of color cannot win in this climate right now unless the Republicans and them sign off on a person of color or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. but it's going to be hard. You know, every race I have called over the years, for the last 5 years, I've called nearly every political race. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's in the Caribbean, whether it's here, I've called it. And I'm saying, yeah, in all the last Senate races, the big Senate races, I call it. You know, we in advance. You know, from Val Demings, from the one in North Carolina Senate race, we're going Pennsylvania. I call a lot of the big Senate races in advance. And I'm saying in Georgia, you know, a lot of big races in advance. I saw it. You know, when coming to the politics, you know, everybody have the gift. You know what I'm saying? When coming to that, but the politics, it's tough. You know what I'm saying? It's tough. You know, calling certain things in advance. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, especially right now. I'm not putting my reputation, putting my stuff out there. It's too dangerous right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why I'm putting on no blog and not telling nobody anything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you guys, man, anything you want to know, go to spiritualfixer.com. No request videos, man. Let's send positive energy for Kamala Harris. She did the right thing. By not running, because the climate and the timing is not in her favor, and she's not going to get the support. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the money people is not going to back her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, after what they saw with the campaign and all that kind of stuff, a lot of people have a sour taste in their mouth, so they're not going to vote for her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and you guys, man, you see, we call it with Shannon Sharp. We told you guys straight up. I told you guys our next big prediction coming soon, and I'm saying, yeah, you guys pay attention. It will be coming soon. Our next big one that we call in advance, you know, that one is huge. You know, I told you guys straight up that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of you guys just be underestimating a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say they can see this and see that and stuff. And now, you got to be able to see the end game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nobody's the best. Nobody's 100%. But one thing, when I come on camera and I tell you guys certain things, just sit back and wait. Give it some time. It will come true. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. So peace, love, and blessings, man. No request videos. You're sending positive energy. Another advanced prediction. Anybody any fence, you have any doubt? You guys only have 5 months to change your life around. 5 months, 5 to 15 months. Some people only have 5 months to try and turn things around. Some people only have a year, and some people have 15 months. That's it. Other than that, you're gonna lose every single thing with this new technology coming in quick. So, all right, anybody any fence, go to the website quick. That's it. Can't help you. Don't hit me up. Don't ask for no discounts. We don't just on the prices already cheap. I'll leave it like that for the time being. But you know, because I want everybody to get a fair chance to get a real experience, a real reading. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a real proper thorough reading, especially when coming to the health and stuff. And I'm saying, yeah. So one thing with me, I give stuff that the average people don't do. A lot of things I can do, I just don't put it out there in the public. And I'm saying not everything is for everyone to know. All right. So take care, guys. No request videos. Bye.